Calm down, girl. There must be
Check his
something I
pulse.
can do to help him. Are those burn marks on your chest?
Honestly, if I were her, I'd be like, what the actual fuck? Like,
You've
is
got
he in a
hell of
fight club?
fever.
There wasn't medicine in the cabinet.
Arms look really bad. I need to disinfect your wounds. I'm gonna have to get your clothes off to disinfect those wounds.
Oh, how bad is it? It's gonna be terrible. Oh, Ethan. Don't touch
Those
it.
are
Oh my
serious
god.
burns.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do anything for you.
How do they treat burns like that? Well, let's give him something for the fever and the pain. He left a shoebox on the table, which I'm sure I'll have a chance to look at. And best to just bring everything.
I'm no doctor, but I'll do what I can.
Don't touch his burn! Oh my god. Okay, medicine. And then one for the pain as well. If we can. Go my antibiotic, I guess, when it's done. Alright, I guess now I should clean it. Disinfectant. Oh, this is not gonna be pleasant. I'm so sorry, Ethan. Yikes.
Crap. That's disinfectant. Not terribly good for burns. Your wounds are disinfected.
Let's put that ointment on his nasty burns. And then bandage it so it can stay moist. I'm sorry. She should really... I did that slowly. She should have
Sorry. I'll
really,
take it
like,
easy.
washed her hands. Oops. I keep failing this. I'm sorry,
Sorry.
Ethan.
I'll take it easy.
I feel so bad. Got it.
Sorry. I'll take it easy.
It's gonna make me do both of them.
That should ease the pain.
Shit. What the fuck? Just have to like keep doing it. So much
That's all I
winding.
can do. How do you feel? Ethan? He's unconscious. Now I'll just have to wait. And hope he wakes up.
And look at his creepy shoebox. Of course, Ethan's gonna make it. He's gotta save Sean. I'm so worried that like I ruined his chances.
How do you feel?
I've been better. Was I out for long?
About 3 hours.
Why the guardian angel act? You don't even know me.
I don't think she's got much better to do.
You didn't really leave me any
Also,
choice.
like,
I couldn't just leave you like
yeah.
You said you were here because you're an insomniac?
I've been going through a bit of a tough patch the last few months. It's the kind of stuff you prefer to forget. I do what I can to live with it, but,
So I'm
It's
guessing
not
that
easy.
she was the victim of like a home invasion or something.
that's the second time I found you in a bad way. You always seem to be running for your life. What's happening, Ethan? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be asking
I should have
you
said
questions.
hypothesis. Damn it. I want to know. I want
mean,
him to
after
tell
all, we
her.
hardly know each other. You have no reason to trust me.
Listen, I'm truly grateful for your help, but for your own sake, I think it's better if you don't ask any questions.
Damn, that sounds
Maybe
like
I
intense.
could help you.
No one can help me. You've already done a lot, Madison.
Really, she has though. If it weren't for her, like he wouldn't be
Right.
able to continue. Like, could he do all this for himself?
I'm gonna go. Take care.
Yeah, she might not be around the next time you need her, Ethan. Damn, the next origami. Are you prepared to make a sacrifice to save your son? address. Shit. And there's like no doubt in my mind that these challenges are just gonna get worse and worse.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it. I've got nothing to do with that business. I never killed nobody.
Oh, no? Then why did you run away when they came to question you?
I already told you I forgot to report to my parole officer. I didn't want to go back to prison. When I saw the cops, I just bolted. I wasn't thinking straight.
We checked out his statement. He has an alibi for at least 3 of the murders.
I don't think he did it.
Pastor was a perfect fit. Shit!
Ash? Okay. Sean Mars's mother's here. She'd like to speak with you.
We haven't gotten to know Grace that well.
It was a few months back. The middle of the night. It was pouring down. Ethan came home completely drenched at about 3. I asked him where he'd been. He spoke about drowning, the rain. He didn't make any sense.
Oh my god. So maybe I was right.
Something in his eyes. As if it wasn't really him. There may be no connection, but the next day there was that announcement about another victim of the origami killer.
So maybe the trauma of losing his son did give him this dual personality thing.
I'm begging you.
And finally, he feels so guilty that he's challenging himself. Or something. I don't know. I don't know if that adds up.
Norman Jaden of the FBI. According to our information, Ethan Mars is one of your patients. We'd like to ask you a few questions about him.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
I beg your pardon?
I'm bound by an oath of secrecy.
Yeah, don't you know anything?
Under no circumstances may I discuss my patients.
Well, that's
My
not
job's
true
to find
if
Sean Mars
someone's
alive.
life
I don't
is
give a
in
damn about
trouble.
any bullshit oath.
He's right. Legally, you gotta tell us what you know.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. And now I must ask you to leave.
No. Let me say something
You
else.
need to cooperate. For your own sake.
No, don't hurt him.
I know you don't want to protect a murderer. If you know anything, you must tell us, Doctor.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just giving you some free advice, Doc. I suggest you take it.
Blake, that's enough. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to call the police and make a complaint about your behavior.
Doctor, you are really pushing my buttons. The only
Hey,
thing I'm
come
interested in
on,
is saving
Blake.
that kid's life. So, you're gonna be a
I don't
good boy
like
and
Blake.
tell me
Come
what
on.
I want to know, or I am really gonna lose my temper.
Blake, stop that immediately.
Let go of me. You have no
Can you, like-
right.
Dude. Why did you just stand there, Mr. FBI? Jesus Christ, this is how he gets his police work done? Disagree.
There's an easy way and a hard way. It's your fucking choice.
You have no right to hit him.
I'm saving a kid's life for Christ's sake. If you don't like it, leave.
If you don't let go of this man immediately, I'll report you and you'll be off the case.
What the hell's the matter with you, Norman? Were you getting cold feet? You don't want to save Sean Mars anymore?
I want to save Sean Mars just as much as you do, but that doesn't give me all rights. So you're gonna stop this shit right now.
Yeah.
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. Feels responsible for his death. A sort of morbid neurosis. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
So I was right. It was Ethan all along. I'm really interested to see how this is gonna play out. Because it really, really looks like Ethan is the killer.
Ash, I want you to assign.
But why would he take his own son?
Mars. I want a man outside his place day and night. Notify all agencies to start looking for him.
Except to test himself.
The airports, the bus terminal. I want every cop in the city on his ass, so that if he moves, we know about it. Yes, Ethan Mars is the origami killer.
No, we don't know that 100%, but he is a very, very strong suspect. Now we just need, like, hard evidence. Blake is a terrible cop. So this must be that guy, Kramer. This must be his daddy. Although I don't think whatsoever.
I kept Lauren in the dark on this one. I'll pick her up from her place later on. The most exclusive golf club in town. Strange place for an appointment. Well, well, an old friend. I wonder what we're going to talk about. Big stick, little ball. Never could see the point of this game.
Alright, it's rude to keep me waiting.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Please come in, Mr. Shelby. Would you care for a coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
Do you play?
I tried once, but I think the owner of the course is still looking for me.
It's an interesting sport. It requires strength, but also a cool head and absolute precision. Would you care to hit a few balls with me? There's no danger of damaging the greens here.
Okay.
Sure.
Take off your jacket and grab a club. The balls are in that basket.
I used to do this with my dad, and sometimes I didn't really like it, but my dad likes golf. But it wasn't something like this. It was like actually like outdoors on the giant, like there was just a giant thing of grass.
Is to grip the club correctly. When you feel ready, you swing.
Kind of ridiculous buttons am I gonna have to press now? I'm still upset about Ethan and the fucking electric room.
Hell, it's only your first ball. You should try to strike it a little harder next time.
Can I ask
I'm
you
assuming
questions
you didn't
now?
invite me here just to play golf, Mr. Kramer.
I hear you've been asking questions about my son.
That's right. I want to know if Gordy is linked to the origami killer case in any way.
Super casual. Is your son an origami killer? Where'd it go?
My son had nothing to do with that sordid case.
Well, then he has nothing to fear from my investigation.
You have no business investigating my son. I told you, he had nothing to do with it.
Well, he kind of confessed.
With all due respect, Mr. Kramer, it's up to me to decide who I want to investigate.
I'm an influential man, Mr. Shelby. And
I didn't go far at all.
Are you trying to buy me?
Let's just say I'm trying to show you where your interest lies. How much do you want to leave my son alone?
I think you misunderstood me. I don't play that game.
Don't go near my son, Mr. Shelby. If you do, you'll regret it.
Have a nice day, Mr. Kramer.
You ain't seen the last of me.